So I'm not sure that I'm going to get a lot done. I've been out most of the day. I did do a reset last night and I made sure the beds were made and everything before I went out. I left my home at 8:15 to get the bus. I was meeting a friend in town centre. I'm going out for lunch, which she treated me to. Thank you very much, Jan. So I have to be very careful what I bring into my home unless it's something I really need or want. So I actually spent today, I was very good, a total of £10.59 and £4 of that was bus fare. I've learnt now not to have a day rider unless I'm going to go anywhere else other than to town and back, because I've learned it's only £2 one way. Sometimes I've got off somewhere else, say I need to go to a supermarket, so I've got off the bus then got back on. Yes, that way it is actually worth doing it, but if I'm just going to go one place and back, or I'm going to get a lift, which I've done to the hospital for my appointments, then I will just do one way, which is £2. So yeah, so all I bought in is a few items, so they're here, and it is the clothing, the 3 items of clothing that came from a charity shop. I know I said previously I wasn't going in any charity shops, but me and my friend, because we've got so many charity shops sort of town centre area, you know, some open at different times, some don't particularly open today, but we're going to give it a try anyway. We mostly went so we could do holiday shop that she needs because she's going abroad in a matter of weeks. She goes away at the same time as we do actually. We're staying in England and she's going abroad. So she needed a number of items, which I was quite happy to tot around with her. I didn't specifically need anything except for one item, which I did get, but I got 2 of them. So I'm going to start off with the charity shop. They've reduced quite a lot of their clothing. We keep commenting on how expensive some charity shops are getting. It also depends on what part of the country you are and what charity shop it is. So we've got, these are from DAPP, which is Save the Planet by Pre-Loved Clothing. And like I said, yeah. And 2 of the items, no, actually 3 of the items, these 3 were all originally £6, but then they were reduced. Even a charity shop has sales and reduced items. This one is actually Adidas. It's a stripy blue t-shirt, a polo shirt that I've actually purchased for Daniel, my son. It might be a bit on the large side. I know he likes them quite loose, so it's like this, and I thought, well, if it's too big, he can just wear it for casual in the home, or if he needs to do any chores or anything, and obviously with the home. So we do like different categories of clothing. I think most people do, you know, like casual smart going out clothes and things like that. I've said previously that I don't buy a lot of what I call really dressy clothes. I've got my outfits that I've had for years, and except for maybe the odd pair of dress trousers that I replace, I don't tend to buy a lot of sort of really going out dresses type. I like casual, but I also like them smart so that they can do all time of the year. So he's got this polo, it's Adidas, if you can see that. It was £6 and this one was down to £1. So failing that, if he's not comfortable or it is far too big and he doesn't want it, I don't mind just donating it back to the charity shop. But I just love this stripy blues. I think that would be lovely going into the summer. So that's the first one. This next one I was on the fence about. I don't normally like a lot of button-up ones because I'm always frightened that they're going to come undone. And I keep saying I've been a 16 for absolute years. And I will keep saying this, it does depend on what store you go and get your clothing from. Sometimes I've even had 14, sometimes 12 to 14. This is actually a size 12, so I'm hoping this is going to fit. I might do a little bit of a try on after I've done this bit of the video. It is a button up one, but I just love the sort of the design on it, this blue and beige. And this one is actually next. I'm hoping that will come out. And this is another one, was £6 and it was down to a £1. Now they had a massive basket. I was sort of going through them. I try and you know, I buy clothes for family, friends and that. Maybe not as much secondhand clothing as brand new clothing for family and friends, but except for my son. And yeah, so I could have bought more, admittedly, but I was keeping in mind, I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I did a sort out yesterday, whatever I take in, equivalent, if more has got to go out. But I'm loving this. So this is the shirt. I always make sure all the buttons are there, which they are. It's got like a pocket at the front there, well, both pockets actually at the top there. But I think this is an absolutely gorgeous shirt for £1 even. The second one, well, third top actually, second one for me. This one was actually £2, but again, if you're just down from £6, this is one that my friend found. This is an actual 18. She knows that I quite like loose clothing for cleaning and lounging around in the home, but I just love the design. And it's this flowery, bluey grey flowery type one. Thought it'd be nice for spring and summer. And this one is Trespass. This is also can be an expensive make if you recognise it. They do a lot of camping and caravan type sort of clothing. This, like I said, I might have said, this is size 18. So yeah, so I'm hoping this is not going to be really big, but then again casual, but fairly decent and smart, dare I say, for lounging around in my home. You know, sometimes, you know, if you dress a little bit up, dare I say, oh yeah, I'm one for this, hands up, no lounge set, especially coming into spring and summer, you know, and sort of get dressed and brush your hair, maybe put a bit of lippy on. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I haven't even got lippy on at the moment, but you feel better, I think, especially if you're struggling through everyday life, which I am for the past year. But there you are. So that is £2. So I thought that was really good. So just 3 items of clothing, and I will try them on. If they fit, I'm definitely going to keep them and not take them back to the charity shop. Then I have to take 2 out, and I'm going to do that straight away, and I'll do this straight after this filming. Primark went in because, say, my friend had a list of pieces that she needed. This is the one. Now, I don't buy candles. I did have one purchased as a gift for Easter, and I've been really good for years now not buying any candles, but I do buy the reed diffusers. Now, these are not bad. They used to be 80p, but they're £1 now. And this is the cotton one. I love this one. And it's not overpowering. And these last up to 4 weeks. I'm sure it was 4 weeks. Yes, for £1. Like I said, they used to be 80p. A lot of these you can buy the bigger size in. But the second one that I've purchased, I haven't had before. I did manage to smell a candle, so of the same sort of make, the mango reed diffuser, again lasts for 4 weeks. So it's this one. I haven't had this one before, again £1. So I'm going to see what this one's like. There's definitely a bigger one in this one, and I thought about getting the larger one, but I'm not over sure. Like I said, that one is just right, nice scented one without being overpowering, or sometimes you find they haven't got enough scent. and this one. I did smell a candle and it was absolutely gorgeous, and I thought, no, I'm not going to buy a candle, and it was apricot. But they didn't have the reed diffuser in it, else I might have left this one and had that apricot one instead. But I'm going to see how I get on with these. I will try again and see if they do the apricot one. The one thing about having the smaller one, especially because this is a repeat buy, I've had about, I hate to say, about 6 to 8 of these, I think, over the years. Not had this one before. That with the smaller ones, that you can actually change the scents, because they say this is why those plug-in ones have different scents, because your nose and that, you get used to the scent. But anyway, so I got those. So no candles, I'm really good. The last little thing, not exciting, we went into Savers because my friend wanted a few bits, and 59p because Daniel's feeling very run down, not feeling very well. But I've spoken to a number of different people and family on the phone, and everybody seems to have got bugs or colds or aches and pains and everything, and I don't know what's going on. He actually wasn't going to go into work, and he rang in and spoke to a couple of the managers, and they couldn't get any cover. So then he was only, what, quarter of an hour later into work, decided to go in. But he was, I think what he was saying, he was slumped over the counter and everything. He shouldn't have gone in, but they got no cover. So they didn't say about, oh, you better come in. He just went in, and they did say thank you very much. But he says, don't blame me if anybody gets any bugs of any sort. Just keep your distance and everything, because he said else they would have had to possibly close the branch down. So because they had no management. So yeah, 59p. So other than my bus fare, I spent £6.59 on 3 tops, 2 reed diffusers and hauls, and on top of that, obviously, the £4 for my bus fare. We also went into this place. I've mentioned this before. This is Vintage Gulu. They've got crafting items, antiques, LPs, CDs, music, cards, vintage clothing, and you just, it's like Aladdin's cave. That's all I can say. I didn't do any filming. I have actually filmed it previously, so I'm not sure how long ago I did that, but it is absolutely lovely in there. Collectibles, books and everything. It's quite a big building. It's like that. So that's why we went in, and we hadn't been in for some time. Hadn't been in this year. It was sometime last year I think we went in. So yeah, so we spent a lot of time in there. I didn't purchase anything. I just loved it in there. Again, my friend got a few things because she's got some gifts to get for her family for birthdays. So I'm gonna share now. I'm gonna try these outfits on and sort of do, you know, just a try on, and then I'll pull 2 more tops out, and then I will see whether I actually review one of my drawers at least today, because I'm trying to carry on with the main bedroom. Some things I haven't actually filmed and shared, but I'll tell you what I've done anyway. So let me try on these tops and see if they fit. So this is that top. This was a size 12 actually, and it's next. So normally I don't like button up. I'm always frightened the buttons are going to come undone, but I just like the colouring on it. And like I said, it was only £1. It was out of the pound bin, so I'm going to get it washed. Quite like it actually for a change with my black jeggings. So I'm really pleased with this one, and it feels really nice. And like I said, I like the design. So definitely a keep. I didn't try either one of these items on in the shop, especially after I'd done a decluttering of clothing from yesterday. As you know, I did my 2 wardrobes, but I'm definitely going to take a top out of my wardrobe and keep this one. So this is another one that will go in the wash before I start wearing it out. I've said this to my friend, and I've said it to obviously whoever watches my channel. Cuts on tops, any clothing, does depend on what store you go to. Now, the top that I shared was Next. That was a size 12. This one actually is a size 18. It's Trespass, so it's still a leading brand. Trespass normally do, I think, a lot of clothing for camping and things like that, because we've bought sort of fleeces for a caravan and everything. So this is a size 18. It is more roomy. My friend found this one because she knows that I'm 16, 14 or 16, depending on the store. I've lost a little bit weight, not much, but this is slightly more baggy, and I wanted to have something that I can do my cleaning in but still look, you know, fairly decent. So yeah, as I said, it's loose because I do like loose things, especially when the weather gets warmer and you're just sort of lounging around in your home. To a certain extent, I still like to look pretty, comfortable, and maybe casually smart. So I'm really pleased with this one. I'm glad my friend found me this one. Like I said, this is an 18. It's got plenty of room in, so definitely a top that I will be using, both of these actually. So now I'm going to scoot round. So I've got to pull out two tops. When I was thinking about this, I thought there was two that I've actually got you know, sort of ideas on what I'm going to get rid of. So I've decided that this is going to be one of them. I'm going to get rid of this vest one because the one that I'm wearing is more comfortable. And the long sleeve top, I am actually thinking on the lines of getting rid of this one. Yeah, it's quite nice material, but I think I would prefer to wear the other top. So I'm going to get rid of this one. So that's my two tops, especially after yesterday when I did my decluttering of my two wardrobes. If I'm going to bring anything into my home, equivalent has to go out. So that's the two tops that I'm getting rid of to coincide with the two that's come into my home. So I'm not going to get a lot done today due to the fact I've been out 3/4 of the day, and I'm going to have to start cooking tea soon. So I've already shared the fact that I've done my sock drawer. I've had a lot of new socks come into the home from Temu. So I've got, if you remember, I got these like monster socks. I got some packs, and one pack of the white ones I've left in this bag, and I got like their faces on because I am starting to pack pieces for my holiday. So I pulled out, if I remember rightly, about 10 pairs of, yeah, I'm going like this, 10 pairs of socks already. I think it was 10 or 11 thinking about it, and put the new socks in, except these I've left in the bag because I want to pack those along with I think it was last year or the year before. This is when I look out for socks. These were from Pep & Co. 5 pairs instead of £3, £1.50. I shared these, I don't know if I've got them last year or the year before. These are like the trainer socks. So I've got some new socks. I don't know about anybody else. It's nice to have new socks, underwear and things for your holiday. So this is sort of done. There's a couple of pairs, say my fluffy socks, that I might be getting rid of still, and I could have got some new ones from Primark today, but I thought not at the moment because I had some new ones for Christmas. So that drawer has all been done. So now we're on this one. This is my pajama drawer, what I call my long pajamas, you know, spring, autumn, winter, that sort of thing. Although very often I do wear long pyjamas anyway. The bottom drawer is sort of more summery, but I have actually pulled out two tops, and I'm just scoping through because everything in here I've actually wear. There's nothing that I haven't worn. I pulled out 2 older pyjama tops because I've got all sets. So going through my sets, I had a couple of sets that I got from Temu. So I got, if you remember, I got these with the top. I got the heart top. And what I like about this one, it has actually got the long sleeved. So that's a no-brainer. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of any more at this precise time. And then I got this set also from Temu. Sometimes, you know, £3.66, a fiver for pyjamas. This is the bottoms, the raccoon, and then I got the raccoon sort of top. Again, Temu. These bottoms I got brand new. These were from Primark. They are old. I've had them a couple of years now, maybe. This is when I tend to match it up with, say, a pale pink top. But they hadn't come with a top. And these were reduced down to £1. So they are comfortable. And then I've got 2 sets of these, and I got those reasonable from Pep & Co. Then I've got a stripy, a thicker pyjama set, long sleeve. That's like a thin woolen one, and another top. Sometimes this is my Winnie the Pooh sort of top, and sometimes again I wear them with those bottoms. Again, this is like reviewing, although I've already done this. I thought I'd do this on camera, so I'm sitting down. I'm quite tired now actually. There's my set that I bought with my birthday money. That's my Stitch ones. They were from Primark. Then the rest are tops, short sleeved, long sleeved, thicker, thinner, and things like that. Because I used to have a lot of sort of black bottoms, but I've only got 1 pair now. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and I've got, 3 tops there. But then my favourite ones are my Harry Potter. I've got a couple of t-shirts and 1 long sleeved. So yeah, so at the moment I feel as though I can't get rid of any more of these PJs at the moment because I love them. They're comfortable and I wear them, which is the 3 things that I keep saying about. And as you know, I do sometimes wear clean pyjamas every night, especially in the summer as well. So the bottom one, which has got a lot, let me just close my door a bit so I can scoot back a bit. So this is like short pyjamas, and I know it sounds a bit weird because I've got my thicker socks in here, which is like my winter socks, just for the fact that they do take a lot of room up. So I've got my sort of shorts and t-shirt sets. I think most of them are fairly new, so I'm going to go through them. So I've got my I had this from Asda. You know me, especially as I get through a lot of pyjamas and everything, and sometimes I do keep them in the caravan and everything. So although for the last year we haven't used the caravan, unfortunately, and that comes with the shorts. As I say, these are more sort of summer ones. And then I've got my Clueless ones. These have still got tags on, and this is why, unless I'm using them, I like to, so I can share with them. These were Primark, and these were originally £9 down to £5. And I actually, funny enough, watched the movie Clueless in the week. So there's the top. Who doesn't remember Clueless? If you obviously another generation and you haven't seen it, do it. I can't remember if it was, I think it might have been, I don't know if it was Prime or Netflix now, but there's the top, and then there's the shorts. So yeah, so I'm going to hold on to, obviously, because quite a lot of these are new ones. So I'm having a chat and reviewing it at the same time. Phew, that's me. Oh dear. Every time me and my friend go to town, it always ends up raining or spitting with rain. So the next one, these are new ones, and these are Pep & Co. I don't know if these were on sale or not. I've got the tags £5, so I've got the little crowns on. These originally I bought for springtime, Easter and everything, but it's never warm enough. And that's, if you remember, like that. What I tend to do, I must admit, is I tend to wear the tops more than the shorts. I try and keep the sets together if I can. So that's two new pairs that have not been worn, and my black ones that I have. And then I've got my longer Harry Potter bottoms. Now, there's a question mark on these, and I haven't worn them for quite a while, admittedly. The tops I've worn quite a lot. If you remember me saying, I think it's because there's a gold threading, and I did get rid of the shorts and the crop top, because I don't know, I've worn these quite some time ago now in the caravan, and I had to change out of them because something was irritating me. And it wasn't the tag, it was, I thought it was the gold thread. So admittedly, I will have to try these again. I'm going to try these because obviously it's more of a winter one, but our weather's not brilliant. I really will have to try those again to see whether they are comfortable. But to tell you the truth, I haven't actually brought them out for a year, so realistically they should just go. And then I've got a couple of vest top type things, really thin ones. These are not new ones. This is what I wear with say bottoms, or even some of the shorts. I've got my black plain shorts there, and if it's really really hot. And then I've got my rabbit one. There's a question mark on a couple of those. And then I've got my sort of giraffe one as well. That's a big possibility. I might even think about letting some go. You know what, as I said yesterday, I am not going to keep reviewing and going over the same ground. Yes, I'll do it every year, but you know what, go in. And then I am going to get rid of at least one top. I've got my sort of, what have I got? I've got my mermaid one, I've got my giraffe one, and I have got my Sun Bunny Love Shoe one. So I'm going to definitely keep my Sun Bunny Love Shoe one. So it's now a matter of which one do I keep. Do I keep my giraffe one, or do I keep Mermaids Have More Fun? And you know what, I'm going to let that one go, and I'll keep my giraffe one. To tell you the truth, I don't think I wore those last year. And out of my 3 pairs are thick socks, letting that pair go and keep those. So got some room in here now. I don't think you can see that, but if I was to push those back, you can see I've got space. So yeah, so out of that drawer, I've now got rid of 1, 2, 3 items. So a good result. Like I said, I don't want to have a third pile all the time, and I was really good yesterday because it didn't happen where you have a maybe pile. Yeah, 1 or 2 items maybe, but not a big maybe pile, because you're having to make more decisions and go over the same ground over and over again. So I'm going to get rid of those. That's going to go in my get rid of pile. So while I'm sitting on the floor sorting through my drawers, I am going to do some of my underwear drawers. Now, I've got 3 sort of underwear drawers. I've got one that's got like bras in, I've got one that's got my knickers in, and I've got one that's got sort of my decent underwear, and it is sort of spread out. So realistically, I probably could go down to 2 drawers, maybe even 1. So I'm going to go through. I'm not going to share everything because I don't know about anybody else. I do feel a bit uncomfortable about sort of sharing certain things, I must admit. Other things, you know, I don't mind so much, but there is things that I haven't worn, and I think I'm just going to sort of get rid of them. I have got, actually I've got two in here. These are the lingerie bags. I usually use these quite a bit, if not the pouches to my luggage, to put underwear in, and I've kept those in my drawers, so they probably will go back. And like I said, there's a few items that I don't particularly want to share, but I might sort of point out a couple of things. I've got a few things actually that I've got still got tags on. I've got this like top, this white one, still got the actual tag on, and I think what I found, it came up quite big on me. So you know what, because it's got a tag on, I haven't used it in 2 years, I haven't worn it, so I'm gonna let that one actually go. And then I've got this other one, and what do you know, is this has got a tag on as well. I must admit, I've lost a year. I'm not going to dwell on it, like I keep saying, because you more than likely know what's going on in my life. Right, so this is a 14 to 16. It feels really soft, and this was another Primark one. So yeah, you know what, I brought these specifically. Originally I was going to use them as sleepwear, but I'm going to let that one go. It's got a tag on. I'm going to see if a relative wants them because they've got tags on, so they haven't been worn. Right, in here I do have like crop tops that are sports ones. Admittedly, I haven't worn them for a while because I used to do yoga, I used to do Pilates and everything. So you know what, I might have to start wearing these because some of them I don't even think they've been worn. So I've got me black one. So yeah, and I've got this sort of purpley one, and I've got this one. But you know, this has got a tag on it. It's hard to see. I think it's gone down to £3 and it's not been worn. And you know what, I think I am just going to let this one go. It's got a tag on. I'm going to see if relative wants it. Yeah, and what I'll do is I'll put it on my list to wear these sort of things, even if you don't wear them for sports bras, which they are. It's handy also for doing your housework and everything. So I've got this one and my black one, so I'll keep those, and I've got rid of one. What else have I got in here? Like I said, some of my underwear I don't really want to share, but anything that's not been used or has got tags on, I'm not likely to use in the near future, I'm just going to sort of get rid of. So that's probably what I'll do. And I've got a few other bits as well, so I think I'll just carry on going through this off camera for obvious reasons, and then I'll see what else I can get rid of. So this is the drawer that I've done. So I've got my like crop top type sports bras there, silky night dress, and this has got handkerchiefs in and the lingerie bags there. So that is all tidied up and reviewed, decluttered and organised. And that is the pile of stuff that I am actually getting rid of out of those few drawers that I've done today. I've got 2 more underwear drawers to sort out and go through, but I'm going to do those another day. I just wanted to get a little bit done and keep on top of it so that I can hopefully progress through the bedroom, my bedroom, by the end of this coming weekend. There's like under the bed to be done and things like that. There's still going to be like photographs and albums to go through and things like that, which will have to be at a later date. But like I said, if I've reviewed it, know what's going on, know what I've got, it just makes it a lot easier to decide what is what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.